right. Alrighty, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go ahead and share this screen. Tag everybody here. Alright, live now. Alright, good morning, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the news. Yeah, swinging Tesla. You guys should be done for the day. That's called the no-minute workday. You wake up, take profit, go about your day. Don't be greedy. That's amazing. Congratulations to those of you who swung Tesla, BBIG, all that good stuff. Amazing. Trampolini, tortellini. Oh yeah, let's do it. So we're live now, everybody. Just tagging you guys. News is starting now. We'll check out Amazon for sure. We're gonna go ahead and hit the news, guys, really quickly. Speed through this. Thank you guys for leaving likes. Those of you on the TikTok, that helps the algorithm. All right, so good morning, YouTube. Yeah, of course. We'll take a look at Microsoft. I got Microsoft on watch as well. This is one that I'm hoping to see break range. The fact that it didn't break the 200-day EMA yesterday was kind of the reason why I'm eyeballing it for potential upside. Today, I think that it's given itself room to the upside with its trading flat. So it's definitely one that I'm watching. But all right, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's get to our news. Right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and start with futures. So far, U.S. stock futures were down, mirroring European shares as concerns over the pace of an economic recovery hurt sentiment. Japan's market ended at a near 6-month high as investors scooped up cheap stocks. The dollar rose against the euro a day before a European central bank policy decision, and oil gained as the U.S. Gulf of Mexico producers made slow progress in rebuilding output after Hurricane Ida. And gold prices were also stayed in positive territory. So a couple of different stocks to watch today, or some top headlines here so far. Wow, right. That's cool. PayPal, 2.7 billion Japan deal heats up with buy now, pay later raise. U.S. payment giant PayPal Holdings would said it would acquire the Japanese buy now, pay later BNPL firm Paidly with a $2.7 billion cash deal, taking another step to claim the top spot as an industry experiencing a pandemic-led boom. Ryanair, you guys tag those of you on TikTok, tag them here. I'm just kidding. Ryanair ready for a long wait for Boeing to cut the max price. Ryanair is willing to wait years for Boeing to drop its price before placing a big new plane order, said the U.S. firm chief executive Michael O'Leary told Reuters, while he downplayed the chance at a deal with rival Airbus. So, Tesla, of course. Tesla sold about 44,264 China-made vehicles in August. Local deliveries were up. The U.S. electric vehicle maker Tesla on August sold 44,264 million. Jesus, I've got like big numbers in my brain today. 44,000 China-made vehicles, including 31,000 for export, the China Passenger Car Association said. $10 billion battle, U.S. over Britain's Morrison's head for auction. The $10 billion takeover battle for British supermarket Morrison's between U.S. private equity groups looks set to decide by a rarely used auction process. So, I use a morning news call. It's one of the news that I look at. All right, so Coinbase is actually pretty big. If you guys don't follow Coinbase, I am feeling a bit better today. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. Yeah, feeling better today. So, all right. So thank you guys for spamming those likes in there. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has threatened to sue Coinbase if the crypto exchange go ahead with its plans to launch a program allowing users to earn interest by lending crypto assets. Coinbase said the SEC has issued Coinbase a Wells notice, the official way to tell a company that it intends to sue the company in court. Paul Grillo, the chief's legal officer, said in a blog post, he said that Coinbase would delay the launch of its Lend product until at least October as a result. Grimwell said that his blog, the SEC concerns about Coinbase Lend were related to the fact that regulators believed the product involved in security. Coinbase said that it felt this was not the case. Chipmaker is open for Qualcomm. The chipmaker is open for working with foundries in Europe if its incentive programs to boost automotive chips and production on the continent attract the right partners, or on the continent attract the right partners. Chief Executive Cristiano Amarn said foundries in Europe are now geared towards mass production of semiconductors. They also told Reuters at an AAI car show in Munich, but there is a welcome debate underway about the investing in high-end production that is interesting to Qualcomm. I don't know who wrote this article, but that shit's crazy. We got a 345 price target from Jefferies on Microsoft from 335. This could offer a little bit of upside. COUP, they had earnings yesterday. They got a price target raised to 325. They popped in after hours. If you guys, COUP right there. COUP, they shot up in after hours to that 228 mark. So those are ones that are potentially on watch. All right, so besides that, yes, of course, BBIG, most of us swung BBIG, if I'm not mistaken, making a pretty perfect cup and handle here in pre-market. That one looks like it's set to explode past that 1150 mark. New York Jets announced multi-year partnership with Fubo. Fuck the Jets, but that's nice, Fubo. Yeah, I forget that the Jets are even a team. Dead ass. I like their uniforms, though. So Fubo. Okay, so let's take this opportunity to go over my watch list really quick. So NVAX, NVAX actually had news this morning. It's one of the reasons why I'm eyeballing them as well. Of course, I'm always looking for a catalyst for momentum. So far here, let me pull this up. NVAX initiates phase 1 of 2 clinical trial on combination vaccine for COVID-19 and seasonal influenza. So that's Novavax. That's happening. That news came out today at 8:16. And so far they've gapped up, but the setup here this morning is pretty interesting. I do believe that, let's pull this back up real quick. There we go. So I am speculating that we could potentially see the high of 275, 277. That is a stock that I'm watching today based off that news. I also have... Am I sharing my screen? Hold on 1 second. Okay, cool. Cool, okay. Okay, so NVAX, I'm also watching Futu. We were looking at Futu yesterday, giving you guys a good example last night. Those of you on the Discord, we did that Q&A, and we talked about the really nice setup that Futu had. And if you go out here to the daily, we can see that it's making that crossover over that 200-day EMA. If you look here on the hourly, it is probably primed for some type of consolidation, right? So maybe even a pullback, but this one is going to be on watch for me for over the next coming days for that potential EMA crossover to the upside. So I will be watching above 115 today for, of course, the target of 116.85 for some type of short type play. So all right, let's Snee, I'll look at Amazon. I think Apple is gonna dump, to be honest with you. So maybe not dump, but it might spike. We'll take a look at the chart. I'll show you guys what I'm thinking with Apple. So Let's see. That's not gonna work. Apple gets close to their VR AR headset. That news just came out. I sent myself some. Leo, that has nothing to do with, unfortunately, that has very little to do with Apple's price. Apple can release iPhones and still fall. Period. So I mean, it's a matter of price action. If you look at Apple on the daily, and I mean, granted, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but maybe we break out of this channel and we go and make new highs. But in my opinion, looking at the channel that I see here on Apple, so I'm just gonna flip this around. So Apple has been well contained inside of this channel for quite some time, backing up. You have a backup of this 200-day EMA. You do have a nice strong support here as well. You're lagging as far as the distance between you and your moving averages on the daily time frame. The daily 9-day moving average is still at 152. But seeing that we are at the top of this channel here is giving me an indication that we could potentially see a little bit of a pullback. Now this pullback here came pretty drastically, right? So we sharply rejected that level. That did happen on earnings. We don't have earnings. So there is no catalyst here to kind of pull us back or really push us forward. And with that setup, I think right here is a good indication on why this is probably not going to happen. So right here, if I line this up with that previous high on Apple, this is the 5-minute, you'll notice that the HMA is lined up perfectly with that previous high. So that's where I see Apple popping. I think Apple will pop to 157, might even peak out a little bit higher just to kind of fake out people. This is my opinion, an opinion only. But if you end up rejecting that 157.26 mark, I would suspect that this is absolutely a double top and you will likely reverse at that point. Because at this point, even with the iPhone and all that stuff, since the last earnings and being at 123, in this quarter you have pretty much ripped from that level all the way to almost 160. So I mean, it isn't outside of the realm of possibilities to see Apple pull back and, if anything, consolidate. So there's a lot of room here for further consolidation here, but also a lot of room to pull back. So I would be looking for signs of reversal. CEI, guys, of course, you know, whenever Zach Morris stops playing it, it'll likely dump. That's just how that shit goes. You can't tell me that, you know, especially looking at the chart, that his influence doesn't cause, or their influence doesn't cause the volume to abnormally spike. But this right here is we've never seen volume like this before. So you are in a pump. Whether you like it or not, this is going to be a pump and it's probably going to be a dump. So right now you look like you do have this long-legged doji here, which can often mean indecision, but buyers are stronger in that phase. I would imagine that you either trade flat under 90 and break into the dollar range, but this isn't a good play in my opinion. I think that CEI is just another. Honestly, this is one of those things where I'm not going to say this too loud, but I really think that sometimes the CEOs or someone talks to certain social media people, and I don't know. It just seems that way. Also watching new. Y'all, I'm going to be watching new to the upside. This one is in the middle of a falling wedge. I'm pulling the trigger on this one. I think I'm going to go up to next week, 120 call. This one is at the bottom of a falling wedge on the daily, which obviously this is an infrastructure stock, so this one could see a benefit, but this is at the bottom, trading flat. I want to take it above that 116 mark. So new is also on watch here today. I don't want to roast anybody, but sometimes I kind of want to just post a little screenshot of the volume. you know, just a... Did you guys, anybody still have the BBIG contract? What? Don't roll. Oh, man. You know me, dude. Hey, yeah! I don't. I'm sorry. SPRT. Yes. SRPT. Excuse me. SRPT. I did go look at the short interest. Excuse me, support.com. There we go. I did go look. There still are shorts that have to cover. I don't think that you guys are crazy. I think this could actually end up pushing up again. Watch that one as it closes above 2265. So. Yeah. So if you're a part of CEI and you're trading that stock, just be ready to take profits, secure them while they're available. Okay, so why am I watching Microsoft? Here's Microsoft. Here we go. Hopefully today's the day. If it's not, that's fine too. So let's go right here. All right, so why am I watching Microsoft to the upside after it's fallen from grace at 305? Well, here's the reason why. You got a nice falling wedge. I like when I see price action that's nice and controlled this way. I also like that we're at support with that consolidating price action. My theory is that we're going to, and I talked about this, guys, specifically before. I talk about it all quite often. When you're trading inside of a channel, or you could even do this with Bollinger Bands, I'm sure. But when you're trading inside of a channel, often when you consolidate like this, you'll open up. In flat trading, right? So even though we reject 305, we're still at we're in a $5 range. So when we do this flat trading thing right here, we give ourselves more room, right? Because the trajectory of that resistance or that top channel is going, you know, in its own direction. And as we trade flat, that will the distance will increase. Yes. Coin predictions. I think they may drop, but at the same time, I think investors may start. It all depends. Now, Coinbase could probably drop all the way to 250. Unfortunately, the way that I'm looking at it right now on the chart, anywhere below 256, we'll probably see a pullback. Maybe even 259, but I would say 250, and that's just based off of the supports that I see here. So let me double check my work. So maybe not even that far, but that's what I would predict with coin until you see some type of bounce. You do have a higher low or a lower high, so this thing could start consolidating heavily going into the rest of the month. So, all right. Point of control. Yeah, POC is point of control. Damn, Biden. That's solar. Briston. That's solar. We need to watch solar stocks. FSLR. Oh, nice pop on First Solar. So let's go look. That's a catalyst, guys. That's the catalyst. That's how it's not that hard to find stocks. It's just hard to make sure that you get that news. That's awesome. That's great. Let's go make sure my Squawk box is on. Are you talking?
$1 million
Yeah, there we go.
in additional shares purchased in Romeo Echo Echo.
Sun, ENPH, NE, Sun, W, SUN, FSR. All of those stocks are starting to move. So we got First
GPS,
Solar. This one's moving up nice.
Of wholesaling partnership with REI COUP. That's Golf Papa Sandy.
Yeah, of course. FSR. That's Fisker. That's right. Nice pop on TAN. TAN. That's the solar ETF. What was that headline? SIRC. Be a man. That's right. Be a man. Yeah. ENPH, SOL, SOL making new highs here. I believe that's a solar
UNP,
company.
Union Pacific CFO says third quarter volumes are more muted than we had originally anticipated. That at a Cowen conference.
Target making you making a high here in pre-market. Target might be ready to buy, y'all. This thing pulled back hard on earnings.
Says third quarter volumes impacted by intermodal and autos.
Setting alert at
CFO
244.50.
says regarding Kansas City's Southern Saga, it seems like there's certainly sentiment that there has been enough consolidation. CFO says executive order commentary of STB
Microsoft over
welcoming in terms of further
375
consolidation
cents.
in the rail industry. CFO of Union Pacific says regarding Kansas City's Southern deal, we think we can compete effectively as long as we can be guaranteed that we're treated equitably south of the border. That's Uniform November Papa. Shares of PayPal, PYPL, at the highs of the day now.
Yeah, PayPal moving, guys. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be some high probability plays here this morning. PayPal, guys. I know we played that yesterday. This one's
the company announcing it's buying.
I see 305, 304 really as a potential target. Of course, 300 is going to be a little bit rough, but I mean, looking at the setup here on PayPal, that's great news. I would imagine you're going to start creeping towards. I mean, they're even looking at making some type of stock service type program. So I mean, like they're off. Probably here to stay forever. I hate them, but whatever. All right, let me just, those of you who are new investors, guys, please not everything that's shorted can be squeezed. Just throwing that out there. Gap, GPS, they expands REI co-op partnerships to 130 nationwide and online. GPS. Yeah, I don't really play them like that. All right, so we got PayPal, guys. We've got new. New is a good setup here. I like new, but this is obviously new. New below 113.35. Really 112.51 I would say is a better mark. And above 116.35, and then the safer entry 117.65. Target does actually have a good setup for a double bottom. It'd be really interesting to see if that bounces. If not, it may continue to chin to the downside. Microsoft, we know we're opening up flat. It's always best to open up flat rather than up or down. Actually, down is not bad either. So we are up against support. We could see just a little downtick here. I'm watching Microsoft on the hourly. Also PayPal. That one's probably going to end up being a good bell trade. It's already ran so high here in pre-market. We'll watch this one for continuation. All right. Okay, we got NVAX as well. NVAX was another play that I was watching today. That one looking at 277 as a potential target here. Yo, what's up, Atlas? Are you talking or something right now? Oh shit, here we go again. Hold on 1 second. Are you talking now? Hold on. Okay, I can't hear him. Hold on 1 second. That's not good. Stocks, video game, hacking the Pentagon. What do you do? Pentagon hacking. French fries. Hold on. Hold on, I'm just trying to see what the hell's going on. Atlas, say something. Alright, I don't hear you. That's weird. Okay, hold on 1 second. Can you guys on YouTube hear Atlas? Trading style, swing trading, scalping, primarily. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Why I can't hear you. I have my headphones on and everything. I guess I'll log in and log out. That's weird. That's how in sync we are. All right. Keep talking. Say things.
I like.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
Is Atlas talking about chicken again? I still can't hear him.
Bro, how does he know? What the fuck?
All right. I hear. Hello.
Yo.
There you are.
Yo, how the hell did you know I was talking about chicken?
I'm fucking with you, dude.
I was like, what the fuck? Oh, alright. Shit. Alright, now I don't even know what I was thinking about. Dude, what was the energy stock with Catalyst news, with Catalyst?
Oh, we got solar stocks. Biden's basically talking about wanting to be powered directly by the sun by 2025 or something like that. So, yeah.
Okay, any particular stock that's moving more than other?
I see TAN has picked up in periods, so just pretty much, I think you're just going to see movement from most of those stocks. So,
Run seems to be moving a decent bit right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sun W, not as much. I was expecting that one to move a lot more, but no.
20.
20.
Oh, you said 2050. Damn, I am powered by dementia too. All right.
Biden administration on Wednesday plans to announce an ambitious goal of producing almost half of the nation's electricity from the sun by 2050. Yo, you know what that means, though, right? A lot of people forget this piece. If you're talking solar energy, what do you need? What's the biggest component? Batteries.
Yeah, you need silica, you need
that's Echo Sandy, Echo
all sorts
Alpha.
of materials to make
Lithium batteries, bro.
Yeah, Tesla does, and I wonder if Tesla could benefit from that because they're a big producer.
100%. I mean, they do have they have Solar City. They own Solar City. Tesla, well, yes, Tesla does own Solar City because Elon got sued.
Yeah.
Elon got sued for merging Solar City with Tesla,
KROS,
and then his response was that if I didn't merge Solar City with Tesla, Solar City would die.
050 as a monotherapy or in combination with ruxolitinib in myelofibrosis. That's Kilo Romeo Oscar Sandy.
Chemo Romeo Oscar Sandy.
Study is not yet recruiting.
Watch that stock. All right, guys. Those of you on YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and hop off. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Microsoft already making that move. Microsoft, I think, is the number. It's just a stock that I play, so I'm gonna play that one. I'm gonna play Nucor. I will be tweeting, but thank you guys as always for joining us on YouTube and TikTok. See you guys later. Have a good day. Good risk management. Don't try and hit all of your home runs in one day. This is just another work day. Garrett want to play Nick.